coming. Is it live? We are live. Hey guys, Protagonist 24 here, and welcome back to Borderlands 2, The Hunt 2025. Now, I'm looking at my stream right now, and the quality looks like dog shit, but I don't know if it's just because, it's just because of my... Hopefully it stays that way, and my screen doesn't black out. So yeah, we gotta talk. I implore anyone who hasn't seen it to check out the last 15 minutes or so of my previous YouTube live stream called The Hunt Before the Storm Day 10 Part 1.1 Borderlands 2 exclamation charity exclamation hunt exclamation points. Because if you haven't, in the last 15 minutes of the video, my Wi-Fi decided I don't want to exist anymore, and it shit the bed, right? So my entire screen went fucking black with a connection symbol over it. I didn't know this, mind you, at all at the time. I was totally zoned into playing the game. I had my headset taken off and set down. I was standing up closer to my TV, scraping together little pieces of weed to take a toke. Possibly. I'd been like multitasking, putting this toke together throughout like the last 2 hours straight as I farmed other insane rare items, including the Nirvana and the Anti-Fection, all on camera. But the craziest fucking thing was, right in those minutes that my Wi-Fi decided to black out, are the 15 minutes that I got my fucking Cobra drop, bro. In like 3 or 4 runs. Just rocket jumping around the beatdown, up the first alley, off to the right-hand side to the little encampment, back up the road, and then through the little gate right towards Pyro Pete's bar, and then I kill the burners right in front of the bar, and save quit. That's the entire run, and I did that just a few times, and on run 3 or 4, whichever it was, I was on my way back up the street, and right as I got back from the side road with the little encampment area that leads down towards the Mama's Biker area, I went back towards spawn, right at the intersection leading towards the fast travel and leading towards the Pyro Pete's bar, as well as it has the other 2 intersections leading to the low ground road towards the tunnel, as well as the road straight to that encampment. And right at that intersection, on the Pyro Pete's bar side of the intersection, and maybe another guy, if it caught him, I don't recollect, but I was using Norfleets, a shock and a corrosive Norfleet, a 4.2 and a 4.4 reload. The shock 4.2 one would have been boosted by all in the reflexes, so like if you really want to get that deep into it and listen to the audio of like my specs and everything I was doing, I was rocket jumping, everything, you can get into the nitty gritty with that. I got those stats for you. I could probably load in and show them right now, which I will do here in a moment. I just gotta actually update this stream's description and everything first, but I am just gonna get straight to the rest of the story as well. So yeah, the Cobra drop got blacked out, but the audio is entirely there. So if you listen to that 15 minutes, you can listen to all the boring parts if you want, no matter where in that 15 minutes. It's just me, like, the beatdown. So that's where the footage cut off too, was me in the beatdown, rocket jumping and Norfleeting people. And in that 15 minutes, I got the Cobra. I don't recollect the exact moment. I just watched it back, and like, I didn't sleep last night, and this has all just happened to me, and I'm still trying to reel in. I tried to clip it when I had the realization I should try to. I tried to clip it on the PlayStation, but apparently the clips don't go backwards into streams at all, so it clipped like 2 minutes and 33 seconds and was completely useless to me and had no footage whatsoever. I was really hoping I could salvage the gameplay footage that way and I'd just post it in the playlist. So, but I couldn't even do that. Fucking depressing, I know. So I literally have no video footage of my Cobra drop, and it's gonna be up for debate whether it's countable, I guess. But I got it in like a little bit of time. I have so many other items I need to get to, and because I actually got a quick Cobra, this gives me a reasonable chance to maybe actually finish the hunt today and make the all-nighter I pulled worth it, as well as the last 9 days of streaming. So I'm just going to count this Cobra drop that I already got. I have the Cobra item. I'll load in right now and I'll fucking show it to you in my backpack after I just traveled from the beatdown at the end of my stream. You can probably hear me use the fast travel. I fast traveled, and then I had the realization when I checked the stream, I said, why is it loading slow? Why is nothing loading? And then you hear me have the full realization that this drop was blacked out, and me rage over it in the moment still, too. Like, I have everything on camera. It's just the fucking video of the stream blacked out because my useless internet and my PlayStation weren't cooperating, apparently. So, well, with anything in the household, my internet was just dead in general. Like, I couldn't load shit on the laptop, my phone, nothing. So, everything's there. Everything footage-wise is there, and it's literally on a live stream. You can't edit a live stream as far as I'm aware in terms of footage or anything. So, everything should be completely legitimate. You should be able to hear me get everything, my reaction to getting it, how happy I am to getting it, and then immediately realizing afterwards that it had been cut off camera and blacked out, and how angry that made me. Like, I don't know how much more raw of a reaction you can get than that after a night of no sleep, getting like one of the rarest items in the game, the rarest item in the game actually, in a very short time span. This isn't the first time this has happened to me either, but this might be the shortest time span I've ever gotten it in. I think my record was like 21 minutes, and this time I didn't measure it exactly, but it's somewhere in the span of like 15 minutes, around how long the fucking stream was cut out. And this is it right on your screen, the Haiju Cobra. Let me make sure my stream currently is showing this to verify. Otherwise, that would be very infuriating. What is happening? Why is my fucking... Okay, here we go. It's loading back. It's on the screen right now. I can see it on stream on my laptop as I spin it around on the screen right now. You can even hear it. I haven't muted the laptop since I listened to the footage to make sure my audio was captured. I've just turned the Wi-Fi off on my laptop. That was not what I was trying to do. I was trying to mute it. My bad. Maybe it's dull, actually, because of that little thing on the top. I can't remember, but... Haiju, I actually don't remember what that prefix does, but... pressure the accessories right on the outside of the scope up here, right there. Which, yeah, I don't remember what that one is, but there's our fucking Cobra. We just traveled from the beatdown right fucking here. I'll take you right now over to the spot where I got the drop, and who knows, maybe we'll get a second Cobra, and then we don't even need this fucking whole message I've just said. Imagine we get a second one just running back to the spot where I got it. Alright, let me edit the video, get my thumbnail on here, and my description set with the links for the St. Jude's and everything else, as per usual. As well as the description I already wrote out on my PlayStation about having the Cobra drop be cut out. The hunt, no, it's not. Show more, I swear a lot, it's definitely not made for kids. Altered content, no, it is not. The only alteration to the content was my fucking Wi-Fi's alteration of blacking my fucking screen out. Useless damn Wi-Fi, man. Fuck TELUS. Hashtag fuck TELUS. Also, let me get my hashtags in on the video as we talk about this. So yeah, I'll be counting this Cobra. I have all of the fucking proof of it dropping, other than the fact that my Wi-Fi fucking blacked my screen out. All the audio's there. I have given you every bit of information surrounding the drop as I could, and I can't do more than that. The full audio of it happening in there is there. My reaction to everything's there. My reaction right now and description of everything is right here as even more fucking concrete evidence of it. But it's up to whoever the fuck views it to believe me or not. This is like, I'm not competing anyway. I'm literally just doing the hunt because I can, and it's also for helping out a good cause. And the last reason is because I've been a huge fan of this game for a very long time, and I've always wanted to do the hunt, and I'm so close to completing that goal. We're so close to the very end, and we got our Cobra, and if I don't count this one, I have no idea if I could get another one in time to make sure we have enough time to get the rest of our items. Like, I'm sure you understand, like, if you listen to my last 2 days streams and how stressed I've been about the time on this bitch, You can hear my absolute relief upon getting the Cobra, and I was like, well, now I'm just worried about triple O, because that is, in fact, my fear. Triple O is the only major issue we may have now because of his huge pain in the ass inability to be spawned, and then his non guaranteed drop chance of his item. So the video is now updated, and I'm so happy because I'm actually possibly going to be able to make good on that finale in the bottom left of the thumbnail, baby. I can't believe we got the Cobra, dude. Let me take you to where we got it. Just the one last step in the fucking process to proving my drop. I don't have any other possible way to do it, and I'm really upset about my internet doing this to me, but I'm just gonna roll with the punches on it, because if we don't, there's a chance that I just don't have enough time to finish the rest of the hunt. I'm not farming a second Cobra after getting this obscenely lucky and possibly saving my entire hunt because of it. I hope you can understand, and I mean, at the end of the day, this hunt's up to me. If I'm not in the official hunt, if I'm disqualified, whatever. I have every concrete bit of proof, and I watched it happen with my own two eyes, and I'm just gonna rock with it whether it disqualifies me or not at this point, because there's no other option in the chance that I want to finish this thing all the way out before the time of midnight, April 13th. Well, 1 minute before midnight of April 13th, rather. Let me not mess that up. 13, or not 13, but 23, 59, 59, April 13th, or whatever. Anyway, let me, we'll say if that's south, this is the north side of the crossroad. Deal with the some biker. The enemy that spawned out of this door, he was one of them lankier dudes. I can't remember the fuck his name is. He's not one of the enforcers. He's one of the just the normal, like, what, raiders are they called? Or maybe there's one around the corner. I'll find one and get his name. One of not those dudes. Whatever. But the drop happened. It was in this crosswalk, and basically I was like mid rocket jump from over here with my double bada booms out, and as I flew through the air with double bada boom, I can get a better representation now. I was coming flying in like this, and I landed and went boom boom, shot some Norfleets. There was like some things over here, like a bike and stuff, and so I took out the bike, I'm pretty sure, and then I turned around and I was like, oh, wait a minute, and I saw it, and I was like I originally saw a little bit of it right as it came out of him, but I turned away to shoot, and then as I turned back, I was like, wait, there's no way, because my Norfleet bubbles were still like up and surrounding the enemy's body. Let me get a demonstration of what those look like here, right here. As you can see, there's like those big bubbles around the enemy, and so that was obscuring some of my view of it still, so I didn't have a clear indication of its rarity or anything like that. And as I turned back, I saw the shape of it, and I was like, that's a sniper. And then I saw Jacobs, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then as I looked a little bit closer, I saw like the patterning of the pink and the color on it, and I was like, oh my god. I walk up, and it's the Cobra, so I like shoot another couple enemies that were like coming up on me, like a biker midget and like some other shit. I just Norfleet them out of the way, and I'm like, okay. So I come over, I get my screenshot, open the inventory. You'll hear me like scroll in here, come right down to the Cobra, and immediately just go 2 stars to favorite, zoom in and be like, and then that's when I sat down at my chair, lifted my headset up, put it in my ears, took my PlayStation button, held it down, went to the sound devices tab, clicked mute, unmute microphones. Like, I had mute all microphones ticked, so I unmuted that. You hear my mic like making noise, and then I come on mic and I'm like, well, chat, how, can you imagine that happening? And it's so fucking ironic because the screen's black and you can't hear see what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's so ironic, but then like immediately after that I end up describing, I'm like, who would have thought in like 3 or 4 runs we'd get the Cobra? Or like, in such a short time, or like, I can't remember what I said. I'm like fucking hyperventilating right now. I'm so excited describing this story because fuck if this doesn't make some good content on its own, bro. Alright, let's make sure I got that on camera and watch this be blacked out and I'll laugh so hard. Okay, the stream is still going. I'm gonna scroll through it and look and see if any of it's blacked out. That's footage, that's footage, that's footage, that's footage. Okay. It's footage all the way through on this description and everything I've showed here. Hopefully everything continues to stay that way. All I noticed was I had to press reload on the laptop twice there again, and that was something I was having an issue with when the screen was blacked out last time, so I had a little bit of scare just now, and maybe it was blacked out again, but while we're here, let's finish this run of the beatdown, because you know it would be better than 1 Cobra is 2 fucking Cobras. After this, we gotta be on the way, though. We got lots of other rare shit we need to get done, and we've got just over 12 hours to do it, I'm pretty sure. Just under 13, somewhere in there. I don't know what time it is at the exact minute. I've been ranting about this and trying to explain this for I don't know how many minutes now since I started this stream. So, unfortunately, I just used all my rocket ammo like a dummy. I'm gonna get a little bit of that back real quick, and then put my Northlead back on. So we can absorb some ammo with our Batabrins, which I should have done before running all the way out. I just wasn't paying any attention to our ammo. So busy talking and explaining this shit. I don't have any other fucking evidence I can give beyond what I've shown here in this clip, and if you listen to the audio of the end of my last stream, it should be in order in this playlist. I'll have to make sure it is after. It should be in order in this playlist, and it should be called Day 10, Part 1.1, I believe. So, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But hell if that audio isn't gonna make for good content. That shit's hilarious, bro. Like, my reaction to it and everything, like, oh my god, of course my controller disconnects. Oh my god, stop. No, you can just hear the anguish in my voice when I realized that what had happened. I'm like, you hear me get a little bit frustrated at first just because my internet's not loading, and I'm like, why isn't this loading? Because like at that point I'm like, oh shit, if this isn't loading, something else couldn't be loading, like in my mind. And then I'm like, you hear me like, is this a YouTube issue or my Wi-Fi issue? And it's like, it's definitely a Wi-Fi issue, my guy. I'm sorry to say, but yeah. Damn, bro. Okay, what do we need to get off the list next? We've gotten the Cobra. I'm just, like, fucking mind-boggled that we got it so fast. And, like, fucking... I'll have to find the exact count of runs and then say it in my next stream as just, like, with the one last fucking concrete bit of proof, like, how many runs it was. I need to listen to the audio meticulously myself and be like, okay, when did I save quit? How second exactly in the video, and so I can leave the time. I'm gonna leave a timestamp to like the exact moments of the Cobra drop in the comments of that video when I get around to it. Probably after today, because I want to put all my moments towards the hunt while the hunt is still live. But I am going to be putting a lot of focus into this and emphasis on this Cobra drop and finding as many ways to validate it as possible, since my fucking Wi-Fi absolutely cucked me once again. The only other time this has happened the entire hunt was yesterday to my purple magic missile drop, because the stream cut out. It didn't black screen like today. It actually just cut out, like the stream ended on YouTube, even though it was still displayed on my PlayStation, and that one really pissed me off because there was no audio or anything developed by the purple magic missile I had, so I literally just had to farm a new one at that point. And if we had to do that with the Cobra, it was probably the end of our hunt, I'm sorry to say, but like I don't think I'm getting that lucky twice, so I'm very happy I have the audio and all the other shit I can use to verify it. Um, but let's get on to our next thing. It's almost noon, so we literally have 12 hours and 13 minutes remaining in the hunt, and I have a bunch of tubby drops: the Ogre, the Chopper, the Twister, the Quasar, Legendary Engineer, Hoarder, Ranger, Reaper, Sniper, Bunny, the Becca, Bouncing Bonnie, and Legendary Hunter to get. You hear me go through the list, and the Hive. You hear me go through the list at the end there after I got the Cobra. I'm like so excited. I'm like, okay, so this is what we got the Cobra. Now we only have this, 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 and I start listing off the other shit on the list that we now have to get after the Cobra. It's like so good, so good. I'm so happy I did that. All right, let's go to the bank. I need to put this. I'm actually gonna keep it on me. Like I want it on me, bro. Fuck yeah. It's like we still have to farm Saturn for the Hive. We shouldn't need the Sincero anymore. Let's just get it out of my inventory for the moment. I'm just using the bank as actual storage space for once. I'm gonna keep the Cobra on me because that shit's sexy. Fuck yeah. And yeah, we're at 29, so we should be good. Don't need the Trespasser for anything anymore. Got my toothpick and retainer we picked up while farming the Nirvana last stream there. I've already exported a toothpick and retainer at my points items earlier, so those are that I've obtained. So where are we going now? Let's maybe try some triple O. Try and get the other rarest item off the list right away and say fuck yeah. Alright. I don't remember where all 4 of the things are, but I'll do my best. I know where some of them are. Now, this is all too much excitement for me right now with no sleep, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking holy shit, dude. Fuck if this isn't gonna make some good content when I can edit all this later. I can't believe it did that to me. The rarest item in the game, and it's the only one besides the purple magic missile that gets cut from my stream by Wi-Fi. Fuck me, dude. Of course it has to be the rarest item in the game that it does it to me on. Like, could have been like some fucking infinity pistol or some shit that I'm like, okay, I'll just get another infinity pistol, it doesn't matter. Like, it has to be the rarest item in the game it does it to me on, like, bro. Okay, so we got this one. Let me see if I can remember where the other ones are. I also refresh and make sure we're still alive. I have to click it twice for some reason. I guess that's just the new fucking thing. Let me make sure the screen's not blacked out, because I guess I have to do that now. I used to try and not load into the stream, so I wouldn't cause that an issue like that, hopefully, but it looks like it's running fine still, so only way I shouldn't catch it if I load in every now and then is if it's like it does it for a little bit and then goes back to normal. I know it did it like that during the Pumpkin Kingpin farming at one point. There was just like 15 minutes where it went black with only the audio, and then it came back miraculously on its own. I could have tried for something like that last stream to get the video to come back, but I'm pretty sure at that point the only way that was happening was to restart my router and to fix the Wi-Fi by hard resetting the router. So that's what we did, and that's how I fixed the Wi-Fi and am able to be here streaming now. So I'm very upset at the whole situation, but I'm also like just gonna count it, and I have a million pieces of proof, and if that's not good enough, well, I know I got it, and to me, that's all that matters, because I really don't care about the viewership of my videos for this hunt. All I care about or streams rather. I mean, I might make videos out of it too. That would be just a fun editing project, but I don't really care about the viewership of these streams. I have basically no viewers this entire time, and you'll still hear me commentating to no one the whole time, like it's a video for VODs, basically. Like, people will go through this and watch it in the future, which I doubt they will, honestly, based on how much I rage and all this other shit. Like, if you're even here listening to this, like, leave a fucking comment, G. Like, you're a hero. But no, for real. I don't care about any of that shit. It's like this actual chance to be in an official hunt because of either my Wi-Fi not having a system during the month it took place, or like X amount of different fucking things over these tons of years that the hunts existed, right? I just haven't had a chance to do the official hunt ever, and this has been my golden opportunity, and I've enjoyed every moment of it, dude. Like, this has been a blast this last 10 days. I may have been very angry through some of this, and I may have been very salty, and my Wi-Fi may have driven me to no end, but through the thick and thin of this, dude, this has been an absolute blast, and I'll do this anytime again. And let's go, community, for the support of St. Jude and all the money raised this hunt. Congratulations. I'm not sure if we broke any records. I haven't looked into it yet. I'm too busy with the hunt itself, but let's go. I don't know if Arizona wants to drop me a second elephant gun by any chance while I'm here, but no. Alright, let's hit this shrine. So we got 2 of the shrines now. I know this one's here. I know the one's over by the Rough Rider farm at the bulwark there. Let me think on where the other 2 are. I think, is one of them right at the place where you summon him? I think there's one right at the place you summon him, right? So let's head on over there. We have to go there on foot, no save put in, otherwise what the fuck was the point of paying for this totems, right? Refresh, we're still live. I hope the screen's not blacked out. I'm not going to load in right at the moment to check, in case it does end up messing up the Wi-Fi. That's still the fear I have of loading into the stream causing Wi-Fi issues, because too many devices loading video on the Wi-Fi at that time. The laptop's also like right directly beside my PlayStation, behind it, so it would like suck internet through it basically to get the bandwidth. So I would rather that not end up fucking the stream entirely and just like cutting it off or something. If it's black right now, I'm just running across the Hunter's Grotto. I'm at the back part coming up from Arizona. I took the elevator and ran through the bandit camp, and I'm now running along the waterway on a rock back towards the tunnel, back into the main Hunter's Grotto area where the lodge is located, that you have to take a tunnel through to get to the side I'm on at the moment. I'm approaching that right now, walking up past the foul Borok pygmies and climbing a staircase into the crevice and back to the Hunter's Grotto. I'm now crossing down the staircase into the room with the lantern, the save station, the campfire, and 2 boxes, 2 ammo crates, and all those. There's a torch by the entry. I'm going through there. There's a totem pole tiki witch doctor fucking thing inside of the bottom. The tunnel I was in and the outside of the map I was on was directly beneath the Hunter's Grotto fast travel, right below the ladder and through the wooden things. Alright. Now let me actually check my stream and see if it was blacked out. Holy shit, it actually was. My screen is blacked out. There's no way. It's been blacked out for 3.5 minutes, and I actually did that and saved myself. There's no way, bro. What the fuck? Okay, well, now the issue is, why is my screen blacked out? And we just started this stream, so fuck off, man. God damn it, we're about to get some farming in. Why is the fucking screen blacked out on my stream again? This is, okay, so this is context now. This is exactly what it did during the Cobra drop. It did this bullshit to me. So, yeah, all we lost in those 3 minutes just now were me running down to Arizona, putting the iridium in the shrine, like 25 I think it was, and then, killing Arizona, getting no drops, and then leaving again. Through the same passage you see me entering in, because it's not blacked out when I enter that part of the map. And I describe it all on the way out, so you can see it on the way in too, exactly what I was describing. But yeah, I'm just below that ladder right now on the platform, and unfortunately the stream's just blacked out, so I'm gonna back out of the stream and go back in and hope it's fixed, but it's not. So I don't know. I can't save and quit right now because it's got Iridium in 2 of the shrines to summon Dexy, so I can't do anything like that to fix this. I don't know what I'm gonna hit test network connection. I don't know if that'll end my stream, but that's what I'm gonna do. So if it does, I'll catch you guys in the next one right when I fix the internet. But hopefully I'm just gonna stay here, hit test connection, and then hopefully have it